Hello, hello. Oh, Holly. Hello, hello. How are you all? I hope you're all okay. We have come out today to explore some slightly different woodland to normal, and I'm a bit loaded out, to be fair, but brought half a lavvu, brought some bacon, brought the bush box. I'm going to have just a little bit of a bushcrafty afternoon in the woods. So come on. Beast. Look at it. Ugh. It's a monster. Wow. Beauty. Amazing tree. The size of it. These woodlands are absolutely lovely. We've been near them before in a slightly different area, but not in this part, and it's a bit like a maze. So I have set my OS Maps app recording our route so that we can get back to the car. It's a little bit like a maze in here. So we've managed to collect a couple of, where am I? A couple of dead hazel sticks, nice straight ones, because I've brought half a lavvu today to put up as a little shelter, and I'm using my rough timber gadget. Can't remember what it's called, I'll put it on the screen. That means instead of having a centre pole for your lavvu, you can use like an A-frame. So we're going to try that today. Bought some bacon, going to cook up a nice bacon roll for some lunch. And yeah, just hopefully have a lovely afternoon chilling in the woods. It feels like it's been ages since we've been out exploring woodland. And I mean, it's absolutely stunning. You look behind me. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Just putting off down the magical path. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm really chuffed. So I've brought my bush box, I think I've said, and managed to find a dead birch tree that had a beautifully preserved section of its trunk with some birch bark on it. So I've managed to collect that to get the bush box going today. So that was brilliant, because I've actually run out of birch bark. It's a shocker, but it's true. So yeah, so that's amazing too. I only took what we needed for today, probably more than we needed for today, but I'd rather have more than less. I feel like in a former life I must have been like a wood fairy or something. A big flipping fairy, don't get me wrong. But I feel so at home amongst the trees. I love this ground. So this is sort of a spruce area of the wood, and the ground is literally spongy from all the pine needles and the little pine cones and stuff. It's like a carpet, and you just literally bounce through the woods. It's just such a magical place, especially when I shut up talking. gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, I needed this today. I needed this. Get out, get back into nature, reclaim my sanity. Yes, I do have an element of sanity. It's true, I tell you. Happy bunny. The only thing with woodlands like this is that there's paths everywhere. So we're trying to find a little sneaky place, a bit off the beaten track, just to snook ourselves in. And we can't find one. We found one. There was nowhere clear enough just to pop the Lavvu. And then we thought we'd found another one, and it's like, oh no, there's a path right there. Because the paths aren't generally marked on the maps, are they, through woodlands? Not generally. The main bridle ways are, or whatever, but not all the little footpaths. So we're going back the way we came again to see if we can find somewhere else down in a different pathwards. But I mean, it's a beautiful place to be. We've actually just found a little memorial to somebody who'd passed away here while he was out walking his dog. I mean, what a beautiful place. What a beautiful place to end your days. Really sad though, a bit moving really, reading the memorial, but it's about as close to heaven as you get there, isn't it? Live is a bit hot. So we found our little clearing. We managed to find a little sneaky way in to this little area here. So we've got a bit of dappled sunlight, which is lovely, but we know we're not too close to any paths. So this is it. This is going to be home for a few hours. Right, let's get this lanshan up. Not lanshan. Let's get this Lavvu up. Exciting. Ta-da! Not bad, is it? Right. So under here, I can't show you now. I've got one of the special gadgets, and I still can't remember its name. I want to say it's like it's not a TP. I'll put it on screen. Can't remember. I'm really sorry, Tim. But yes, so basically what this means is that instead of having a centre pole in the middle, which kind of gets in the way, you can use two separate poles to make it like an A-frame, which just gives you so much more space. It makes it a lot more usable, especially when there's two of you as well. So yeah, and we've got some natural cordage here, some willow bark cordage that we made a year or two ago, I think. So me and husband did. I did help. But yeah, so that's amazing. So we've got that holding up the Lavvu, and then yeah, just gives you a really awesome little shelter. Just nice as well. It's really camouflaged in the woods. I'll show you in a minute I'll show you from behind, and you'll see it just kind of disappears, which is incredible. So that's it. Now we've done that, I definitely deserve a cuppa. It's a ridge pea. I had to look up what it was called because it was bugging me. Yes. So rough timber. Absolutely awesome, and I'm going to put the link in the description for his Etsy shop. Yes, the ridge pea. And I actually have two, because then you can use a ridge line as well and add a tarp in between your two halves of your Lavvu, and you've got an amazing shelter. So I can't wait to try that. But for today, we've just got the one under my flaps, under here. There we go. Brilliant. Right, I need a cuppa. So we've seen people use Lavvus both ways out. So I just thought it was worth mentioning why we use ours this way out. So that if you were wearing this as a poncho, which is obviously what it was originally kind of intended for, then if you have the armhole, which is like would go over your shoulders. If you have that over the other way, it kind of hangs, and we've seen people in videos and it's like hanging in their face. So this way round, that doesn't happen. Now, people will sell the armholes would leak in the rain. So all we've done is put a little bit of stitching along the bottom here. You can almost see the yellow stitching there is new. I did that. And basically that means that if it rains and the rain does get down in there, it doesn't leak. And we've used this. We used it in the Lake District for 2 weeks. It was a few years ago now. And honestly, it didn't leak at all. And we had biblical rain for hours on end. And it didn't leak at all. Not at all. So that's why we choose to put it that way out. And you could still wear it. So you've got your armholes. That's not armholes. I remember it's not armholes. Whatever that is, that bit. But you can still use that if you want to. So you could still wear this bad boy. But yeah, I just thought it was worth mentioning that that's why we have it out that way. 'Tis some breezy, mind. It's lovely though, because it's a really hot day yet again, so the breeze is absolutely lovely. Right, I just also wanted to show you this. Look at this bad boy. So the lovely James from Sussex Outdoors, and it's really helpful that his name's on there so I can't forget. But yes, so James sent me this in the week. Look at it. And it is a special, it's handmade, and it is a special bag for your bush box. So you've got your main compartment in the back there, and I've got my bush box, and I have also got in here my shelf from Rough Timber. Now this is the size 16 one, which fits almost perfectly on top of the bush box, so I'm keeping that in here as well. And then you've got an extra pocket on the front here, which currently I have nothing in, but it's like a gusseted pocket, that's what he called it, not being rude. So you can put some extra bits and bobs in there. Now I'm probably going to put my little tinder tin in there, I was thinking. But I'm not sure what it's made of. I should have asked James, but it definitely feels like it's been treated or waxed. And it feels like a really, really heavy duty cotton, I'm guessing. James, please correct me or pop in the comments. But yeah, so that is awesome. So I'm going to put the link to him. Now you can buy his wares from the lovely Cow. Outdoor Gear Essentials. You can buy his gear from him. So his link's always in the description, but yeah, check out these things. So James makes some incredible like insulated pouches as well, some cotton zip up pouches for keeping all your bits and bobs in. So yeah, definitely check him out. And he's got a YouTube channel as well, which is really rather awesome, so check that out too. I'll put all of that in the description as well. And now I really need a cuppa. Look at that. Bacon cheesy bap. With ketchup, obviously. So good. I know this is only a little short and sweet video, but I hope you've enjoyed coming into the woods with us. Just having my herbal tea and just sitting here enjoying the peace and quiet before having to go back to the madness of everyday life. So I hope you're all okay, and I really hope you've enjoyed coming with me today, and I will see you again soon, guys, on the next adventure, whenever that will be. Take care, guys. Bye. Leave no trace. Bye.